Hi folks, and welcome to DevTrends. Today we're gonna talk about how Microsoft rewrites their stuff on JavaScript and new vue-cli UI. So Microsoft is really changing all the way around these days toward open source and overall developer friendliness. First VS Code and TypeScript, then GitHub acquisition, and now there are news from Sean Larkin, a Webpack co-creator who now works for Microsoft. So in his recent tweet, he said that Microsoft currently rewrites Office 365 on JavaScript, well, TypeScript actually. And this adds to the list of other MS products being written or rewritten on JS, such as Skype, Microsoft Teams, VS Code, Edge, DevTools, and more. And even more awesome that Microsoft are actively promoting JavaScript as an universal language and a set of tools to build apps for any platform. For example, VS Code is being made with Electron, Office 365 is built on React Native Windows, and Skype UI is powered by React XP. Links to all these tools and more info you can find below as usual. That said, Microsoft is not abandoning C++ or C# at all. Rather, they leverage open source technologies like React and Webpack to build the UIs for them, while still keeping the largest part on native language. But the intention is clear, and kudos to Microsoft for their contributions in pushing the web forward. vue-cli is an awesome tool to bootstrap your new Vue.js project. It's highly customizable and easy to use, but now it became even easier. In the latest builds of vue-cli, developers added a complete user interface to make the process as fluent as it could be. Let's see how it works. So let's first install our vue-cli as a global package. It's installed via vue/cli. Let's wait till it installs. So here's our empty folder. Let's just run Vue UI from here. And you can see that there is our local host 8000. So it's our local server to power vue-cli to manage our projects on Vue. Here we can see the list of our project. It's now empty. We can import some existing projects from built on new from any different folder, and we can create a new project on Vue. Let's create one. So let's press create a new project from here. Let's call it like vue-cli. Okay, let's just do Vue demo, and let's select npm as our package manager. You can choose either from npm or yarn here. And for example, let's initialize Git repository with initial commit init. So let's move next. So here you can select some presets, some default presets for your Vue application. For example, if you need Babel or Slint, you can select a default preset or just manually select some features. Let's do this. Let's include TypeScript support. I think we need it. Like, let's do some progressive web apps and probably not tests but Vux. Okay, let's press next. And there are some additional configuration based on these features that you selected on the previous step. So let's select test lint here and lint on commit as well. So let's create a project. We can as well save this preset we already created as a new preset, so you shouldn't check all this stuff next time you will create your project. Okay, let's continue without saving for now. So we can see our UI for our newly created project. There are three main sections: plugins, configuration, and tasks. Let's see what they include. So plugin section allows you to seamlessly manage your Vue plugins for tools like Slint, TypeScript, Apollo, and many others. Installing a plugin is as easy as pressing a few buttons. Let's add some plugin here. For example, let's add CLI plugin Slint. Let's install it. So as you can see, after installation, for many plugins there is additional configuration step necessary to fine-tune the plugin to a workflow. So let's select S-link config Airbnb as a default, and let's do linton fix on commit to easily fix S-link bugs on every commit we do. Let's invoke the plugin. And next, configuration section allows you to configure your project via the plugins added to it. Let's switch to configuration. You can see there is S-link configuration from the plugin and progressive web app configuration. We can see many options here, and you can also see that there is as well comprehensive description for every option and what each of it does really. So it's very helpful and customizable, each of them is really cool. And last but not least part is task section. This is really awesome stuff because here you can see all your project scripts, like serving the dev environment or building application, production application in user-friendly way. Let's, for example, check the serve task. Let's click on it. And here it looks like really Webpack dashboard, and it's full-featured as it is well. Here you can see status of your script processing. Let's run this task to see the stats. You can see the status, amount of dependencies built into. Let's wait a bit. So it's built now, and you can see its status success. You can see the total amount of assets built, and you can see all the dependencies here that being built in your bundle, and as well here are the assets, like the top files of your bundle from the biggest one by size to the lowest one to the smallest one. So we can see our app.js is now at about 2 megabytes, and it will load at 10 seconds on slow connection, so it's pretty slow. And to improve that, you can switch to Analyzer tab here and see which part of your dependencies take a lot of place, and optimize or move to a different vendor bundle to cache this part. And here is also tab with output, so you can see it's like console or terminal. You can see all the output of your builds here, so it's pretty convenient. So vue-cli along with the new UI client is a really awesome way to handle and manage all your Vue projects in a user-friendly way. That's all for today, folks. All the links are in the description below. Thank you for watching and stay trendy.